DC, it's real hot up on the stage. But it's a good thing that this set is brought to you by the cool, refreshing, sparkling water, Bubbly.
Oh.
It's carbonated, I'm sorry.
Wow, you come in, and within 4 minutes, you've offended our fine audience.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, guys.
We almost got spat on again.
Listen, welcome to the Good Kid Show. We invite chaos into our lives.
Good, and this next song is actually about crippling anxiety and feeling like you've made social faux pas.
It's about the feeling when you spit water all over the audience right away.
So I came out the back before the second set settled my day. I missed the rest, it's fine, I guess. The cavern is a crowd around and I can scarce get by. Second breath between the crest. Now it's 3 a.m. and I don't know how I'll get home. I can't keep my eyes from closing, so I'll hit replay.
DC, you guys are crazy. Thank you. Alright guys, this next one is about, you know when you have some really bad news to someone, you just can't bring yourself to do it? I don't know. Does anyone else really hate confrontation here? I don't know why I thought so. Yeah, this one's kind of about wanting to break up with someone but not really being able to find the words. So you just do everything else instead of break up with them. You know, you change your name, you grow out a beard, you start wearing plaid. Maybe you move to Adam.
You do terrible dumb stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, it's called Tell Me Enough.
Washington. I'm gonna start this next song. Before I do, can you guys do me like a big favor? So it's actually my big sister's birthday today. She is one of my favorite people on this planet. She gets me through so much. Do you guys mind if we do like a really quick happy birthday message for my sister?
This goes out to everyone whose birthday it is today.
Oh yeah, true.
What's your name?
Yeah, Davey, what's her name? Her name is Daniella. Can you guys say happy birthday, Daniella, on 3?
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Daniella!
Love you.
He's much nicer than
All
his
right, now for my
siblings
second
and mine.
ask of the night. Do you guys want to start this next song with me?
Yeah.
Sick. If you guys know the words, I want you to sing along, okay?
Yep.
If I'm stuck, I'll call you with these days.
Well, I know.
Step alone brings
right, DC. We got a lot of people to thank for making this show happen and for bringing us here today. Can you guys help us say good kid? Can you guys help us say thank you the good kid way? What I mean by that, if you've been to a show before, we do this regularly to shout out the openers and other people that we work with. We do it rhythmically in time. So I'll give you an example. Nicholas Frost has been doing such a good job today as the lead singer. Everybody give it up for Nicholas Frost! So we say it, you shout it with us.
Yes.
Just like that. Yeah. We had an incredible opener for all the American dates on this tour. His name is Adon Diaz. Everyone give it up for Adon Diaz! Adon Diaz! Okay, and I messed this up really badly in Atlanta. We're gonna try it again.
Good luck.
We have an incredible crew with us that we literally could not play these shows without. Their names go Evie, Eric, Paul, Rachel, and Tanisha.
Jason.
Oh,
and
no.
Jason.
Yeah. And I want you to do all of them, and if you mess any of them up, they're gonna be deeply offended. They're gonna be deeply offended.
All right, DC,
It's just not respectful the amount of work they put into this.
We're gonna run it back. Evie, Eric, Paul, Tanisha, Eric, Jason, Rachel.
Yeah,
I
in
messed
that
up the
order.
order already.
No, do that order once more.
Evie, Eric, Paul, Eric, Rachel, Tanisha,
No,
Jason.
no.
Everybody, we're gonna say thank you, crew. All right, everyone, give it up, crew. Everyone say thank you, crew. Thank you, crew. All right, this next song's called Witches.
We talked about it all night.
We talked about it all night.
We thought we'd make it alive.
We thought we'd make it alive.
We talked
About it all night. We talked about it all night.
We thought we'd make it alive.
We thought we'd
Together.
make it alive. We talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. We talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. We
Thank you. We're gonna slow it down for a little bit. For your sake and also for ours.
It's hot.
Yeah, we're gonna slow this down for a few minutes. This song I wrote about 10 years ago. I was much angrier, much sadder. And when I brought it to Nick, he turned it into a very pretty song. I wrote it about being in love with somebody who we lived in the same town, very small, first-rate town that we lived in. And it was coming to a realization that the best thing to happen was for her to go away. Because it just wasn't the town for her. So I brought this to Nick, and he had a very similar experience, and we merged it together into the song we have today. Yes, but the part that he has left out of this is that when we recorded this song, David had a chorus that he just forgot to tell us about. So we recorded this whole thing, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, and check this out." And he played this awesome chorus, and we were like, "God damn it!" So now he's we've corrected that mistake, and we'll play it for you as God and David intended. This is called Second Rate Town. And all you ever notice are the ways it stretched too far. Well, it has been knocked down, but some of us are still left here between the stars. When you look around, all you ever notice is you cannot see the stars. This is a first-rate town, a first-rate town, no. You just can't see very far. So hold it against me, you. Hold it against me, you can never leave. 'Cause I hold it against me, you can never leave. When the last door closed, you packed your clothes and went back to Montreal. Said it was colder there, chill hangs in the air, it helps you forget it all. You left an empty bookshelf that I didn't fill till fall. This is a first-rate town, a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far. Cause you hold it against me, you can never leave. You hold it against me, you can never leave. Cause I hold it against me, you can never leave. Well, it will fade as all things must. I loved you, but you didn't love me enough. Winter comes, the car will rust. I'll start it up, then always run a little rough. This is a first-rate town, and all you ever notice are the ways it stretched too far. Now keep the death rates down, it's colder than a winter spent in defrosting cars. We talked a lot of leaving, didn't think you'd get that far. This is a first-rate town, a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far.
you. We love you, but we also want you to be safe. And there's no security here. So if you crowd surf and you come to the barricade, you will fall on your head.
Feet first. You gotta go feet first.
Feet first, or just be careful. Don't throw your fellow good kid
I didn't even notice that.
head first into the barricade.
I just threw him in.
Okay, this next song, we actually weren't gonna play it. But then we met some people who were hanging out outside, and they were like, "You gotta play it." So it's about it's about kind of drift. Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words or how to contradict them. It wasn't really past tense. I heard your voice and your friends are perfect. Maybe we could forget the time you faced that friend without me, and maybe we could go back to my days and it never happened. Whoa, I'm always out of time. You say that we'll be fine. I just can't find the line. Thank you.
Alright, DC, this next song we wrote while we were on tour in the UK. And we were staying in a place that always kind of seemed the same.
We were just, every day we would go to sleep in this perfectly purple room, and we'd wake up and we'd drive to a different city, and then we'd go to the same purple room in a different building. And it was a very eternal liminal space. And we wrote this kind of tongue-in-cheek song about it, and then they commented on one of our videos. And so now it's just a really awesome, earnest celebration of the United Kingdom's most budget-friendly, consistent, nice-smelling even, premier inn.
you guys so much. DC, I gotta say, this tour has been pretty chaotic to start. First, I mean, I spat water all over you at the beginning of the set.
That's true.
Then all our guitar straps keep going missing and we have to buy new ones. I don't know who's stealing them. We lost Michael for like 3 shows, but now he's back.
4 shows. He was gone for 4
He's
shows.
gone for 4 shows, and now he's back.
It's nice to be back.
No, it's a lot better with him here. A lot better.
And our sound guy, Paul, keeps messing with me every night. Today he replaced my set list. I don't know if maybe some of you in the front can tell. It's just a roll of toilet paper. And last night it was like a fortune thing, and before that it was a word search, and I don't even know what song is playing next.
What's next?
Yeah, what's next, Jacob?
Well, whatever.
It's in reverse.
What?
You have to like.
Oh, it's in reverse. I don't know what song is next, but you know, here at Good Kid we decide when we're presented with chaos, we just dive right in. So, DC, do you guys want to dive into chaos with us tonight?
We built something particularly for this purpose.
Just to channel the chaos into one item.
It was like on the 4th, 5th show or something. We're like, time to go in. So if you're game, it's time to bring out the
wheel of chaos.
What the fuck is going on?
All right, DC, you might ask yourself, what is the wheel of chaos?
Well, it's surprisingly orderly. It's actually, there's a lot of rules actually. But effectively we spin it and then whatever happens we do. That's it. So, Jacob, you've changed some of these. Jacob, why don't you tell them what these are?
Okay, we're gonna start with faster, faster, faster. So, you all know the song Faster by Good Kid, right? Well, Nick says the word many, many times in the song.
Arguably too many.
Too many times.
Arguably too many.
So every time Nick says the word faster, we play it even faster until it's impossible to play.
Next one, sea shanty. I love sea shanties. We do a sea shanty. Which one is it gonna be? I don't know yet. We'll see. All right, I don't know what this one is.
This next one is Band Goes Rogue. We've never done this one before, so we're gonna figure it out as we go, but anything is game. Anything could happen.
Okay.
It's whatever the band decides in the moment.
Okay.
This one is...
Go home.
The lights cut out.
Let's go.
Show's over.
Show's over.
You go home, we go home.
That's the end of the show.
Whoa, DC, we don't make the rules, all right? It's on the wheel.
You said you were down for chaos, and now you can't handle the consequences. That's what happens.
All right, the last one is Get Shrek'd. We're not gonna explain this one, it's self-explanatory.
This one-
You're all gonna get Shrek'd if it lands on this
We're all
one.
gonna get Shrek.
I'm
All
back.
right, we can't possibly spin this wheel ourselves, so we need a volunteer from the audience.
Wait, two things. One, you need to take full responsibility for what happens. 2, you need to be able to get on stage in a safe manner. I think there's an opening over there.
All right, let's get one of these good kids. There's like, or both of them.
Both of them.
I think we got 2 sisters
Both
here
of them.
wearing a homemade good kid shirt.
Right.
And their dad's wearing a good dad shirt, so.
All right, great. Come on with this one.
Oh, it's so cute.
Hi, your name? Ella?
And Fiona.
Everyone give it up for Bella and Fiona! All right, Bella and Fiona, do you accept
They're
chaos
so
into your lives?
No.
Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Do you take full responsibility for whatever comes up?
Oh, she can.
Like a true
Fiona's
sister.
ruthless.
Like a true sister. Like a true sister.
You may spin the wheel and give it like a medium to light spin. Okay.
They're
And John,
hard.
give us something dramatic. Give us some.
Shrek, 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 Shrek.
What's it gonna be? Full responsibility.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Cut the lights in. Be done.
CNTC,
Closing time. Of all the
Check again!
I knew it!
Closing time.
all of the lights on over every boy and every girl. Closing time, one last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey here. Closing time, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know I want to take me home. I know I want to take me
Let's go!
Oh my God, it's faster, faster, and faster.
Let's go!
Wow. Everyone give it up one more time for Fiona and Bob.
You did such a good job. You spun it on faster, fast. That's so great.
So cute. Good job.
Good luck, big kid.
Yeah. DC, this will kill us.
After this, you guys, honestly, after this, you guys might have wished we just left. There's a chance. Alright, start it slowly. Start it a slow. God damn it.
No!
faster, dear. The road's going backwards in your rearview mirror. Slowing up and rolling up high. Still with all that twists and turns, but it looks so straight ahead. No matter till the end, we'll go faster and faster. This time my mind it won't forget. This time my mind will not forget. This time we'll go faster and faster. This time my mind it won't forget. This time my mind will not forget. This time we'll go faster and faster. Faster and faster, dear. The road's never been backwards. Now it looks so weird. Slowing down by the road, it's not by high. Still with all that twists and turns, but it feels so straight ahead. No matter till the end, we'll go faster and faster. This time my mind it won't forget. This time my mind will not forget. This time we'll go faster and faster. This time my mind it won't forget. This time my mind will not forget. This time we'll go faster and faster. This time my mind it won't forget. This time my mind will not forget. This time my mind it won't forget. This time we'll go faster. This time my mind it won't forget. This time my mind will not forget. This time my mind it won't forget. This time we'll go faster and faster.
Oh, Michael. He died. He died. He died. Oh, he's alive. He's alive.
Good job. John, are you alive?
Oh my God.
With the refreshing taste of Bubbly. Brings me back to life after that.
That's a good idea, John.
Hydration break.
That's the kind of wholesome behavior I expect at a good kid show. Just hydration.
It's just water.
Just chugging a water. It's actually funny you say that, because this next song is about the desert.
Tell you child that was lost on the road. There was nothing to do and nowhere to run. There was nothing that I could say. Dust in my eyes now, tell me what to do. The bullet you left in my side, well, I'm giving it back to you. It wasn't always that easy, no, it wasn't always that slow. I just thought you'd like to know this time, I just thought you'd like to know. And did you tell your mother what you did to me that day? Or when she asked you where you found success, did you simply turn away? I'm not forever now, and I come for her too. And when you're in the ground, well, maybe I will go. It wasn't always that easy, no, it wasn't always that slow. And when the gun was cocked and when the bullet was set, well, there was nowhere left to go. It wasn't always that easy, no, it wasn't always that slow. I just thought you'd like to know this time, I just thought you'd like to know. Tell me what to do. The bullet you left in my fire, well, I'm giving it back to you. It wasn't always that easy, no, it wasn't always that slow. I just thought you'd like to know this time, I just thought you'd like to know.
Wow.
Thank you so much, DC. We're gonna bring it back down to earth a little bit. This next one's about that. Actually, any of you know we put out an EP like 2 weeks ago. And we've been playing some songs from it, and we've been playing some new ones, and it's so nice to see you guys singing along. This is another brand new one that we just dropped on that EP, and it's about wanting to ask someone to dance.
It's about being in like a middle school dance and sitting at like a plastic table and like wanting to go over and ask somebody to dance and not being up to it.
We're not very good dancers, but I think you guys might be. So feel free to dance along.
Yes.
that for you. You guys have been amazing. This song is called Summer.
Clem Everett viewers, I missed you guys. One more song. One more song. I don't know if my battery will last, so let's hope I get the encore. One more song. One more song. One more song, please. One more song, please. One more song, please. One more song. One more song, please. 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 One more song. There they are. The Cobb. Corn on the Cobb.
Thank you for saying please. It's Canadian law that we have to come back if the audience says please.
That's true. And actually, they just passed that as Bill C-72. That's
shit.
real, yeah. That's real.
Oh shit.
We're gonna slow it way down for you, DC. Wait, before we start this next song, what are you guys holding up? Beyblades?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Now's not the time. Now's not the time.
Finale.
This is a waltz.
That is.
Is this thing on? 1 second. Can you guys hear this?
No,
Your guitar?
no,
Not at all.
no.
Okay, you figure that out. I'll tell them the origin story. This. So this next one. Oh wow, that was so quick. Oh, you can tell them now.
So I wrote this song a long, long time ago, before the band actually existed. And I wrote it for a girl who I was madly, madly in love with. But we didn't live in the same city, so it was really sad. So we eventually had to go our separate ways.
Madeleine.
But I promised her, I said, hey, if you ever visit me in Toronto, I'll write you a love song. And she would. And so one day she did, and then luckily I got to record this with my friends. But this song is for really like, come along this tour, we've been playing this song in a bunch of different cities, and a lot of people have shared different stories about it, and it's been really sweet to see everybody's different interpretation. We had a wedding who walked down the aisle to this song. And it was really nice, because like, for me, this is a song about, you know, long distance and loving someone from afar, and for them, it was more like a promise to always go where the other one goes. So, interpret it however you want, DC, but this one's a waltz, and I hope you guys like it. What?
Good. He said this song saved his relationship.
Oh! Well, you're welcome, all right?
You guys have done a really good job of singing along with everything, and more. So, can you help me sing the choruses for this one? Okay. And I have a particular ask that I think you can do. At the very end, after the second chorus, I keep like doing other stuff. I just start like yelling a bit. You guys keep doing the chorus. Does that make sense? So you keep doing the chorus, and I'll do a bunch of other stuff. Great, thank you. I believe in you. Okay.
Lost your edge, fame and so much gone. I stood beside you then and there until the cut was done. And even when I lost myself in all of those tall trees, you took me down, you held me up, you patched my bloody knees. Then when we were older, there were miles between. I conjured you an apparition to show you what we'd seen. The sun, the earth, the wind, the rain, and all day nothing changed. And all the snow you couldn't let go, your dances taught they train. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You did it. Thank you.
All right, DC. Energy thus concludes the chaos portion of our set, and now we will only sing songs about love and failed relationships, as we usually do.
We do 2 more fast ones for you.
And in that vein, I'm done with chaos. Anyone want this toilet paper set list? I'm gonna do it wedding style. Alright, we're back to our regular scheduled love song programming. And there's only one queen of writing love songs. That just proves my point. I didn't even say her name and you guys already know who she is.
She's really an amazing songwriter. It's really phenomenal.
Anyway, this one is written by an Icelandic artist named Laufey.
Don't you know how I've been quiet when there's no one else around? Leaving you in awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning pain. Listen to you walk about some new so late. She's so broken. What say girls and do? Just thinking of you. You know I've loved you from the start.
DC has been so amazing to play here tonight. This room is beautiful. There's so many of you up there. There's so many of you out here. And also we have so many friends that flew to the show from all around the world right here. And also the band that opened for us, Adan Diaz. First of all, make some noise for Adan Diaz. Their bass player, Will, is from here. And Will's parents are here. So everybody, make some noise for Will. Thank you.
Yeah, we got one more for you. You've been amazing. Then we're gonna leave for real. Thank you so much.